March-ial Outlaw for March-ial Arts Month. Yeah, March-ial Arts, okay. So, March-ial Outlaw is from 1993, it lasts an hour and a half. It stars Jeff Wincott and Gary Hudson. Let's get into it. Brothers. Cut. One enforces the law, the other breaks it. Is that the tagline? Yeah. According to IMDb, Kevin White and his brother Jack have got a lot in common. Both fighters, both cops, and both on the same case. But when it comes to busting a major Russian crime ring, they're both playing on different sides. This movie opens in San Francisco. We see a dodgy deal going down in a restaurant. Yeah, that's a little change. It's usually down by the docks in these movies. Because I think it's cheaper to film at the docks. I don't know, there must be a reason. But while the deal's going down, some DEA agents watch it. Yes, one of them, the star, Jeff Wincott, Kevin White, Agent Kevin White, Kevin, he follows the guy who's got the money after the deal. And it turns out this little guy is just some little Russian guy who's the cousin of the Russian crime lord. And he's like, oh, I have to do it. I was forced to do it. He said he'll kill me if I don't do it. So Kevin White says to him, right, we'll take you in witness protection if you help us take him down. So the guy's like, right, okay.
That was easy.
So the kingpin is a man named Rushenko. The new informant, Andre, tells Kevin White that the big deal will be taking place in Los Angeles. Kevin heads there, yeah, and he's got a brother there, and his brother lives with his wife and his dad. Find out his dad has got a bit of a drinking problem. I mean, he's like 80. Leave him alone, let the guy have a drink. Right, well. So there's a bit of sibling rivalry at the dinner table that night, and yeah, before we get to there, we already know they're both karate heroes, because some point someone tried to nug Andre and Kevin White kicked all their asses, and then in LA someone was holding the owner of the little Chinese shop hostage for some reason. Jack, he goes in and kicks all their asses, so they know they can both fight. So after dinner, they do. After dinner, after a few glasses of wine, when your stomach's full and you just want to go to bed, they decide, let's have a little sparring session, and they hit each other too hard. Yeah, there is sibling rivalry. Jack's like a bit bitter because Kevin moved away and left him to deal with his father. Kevin went on to become a DEA agent while he stayed LA cop, and the usual rubbish. Kevin can't tell Jack too much about the case he's working on, but Jack eventually finds out, oh, it's this guy Andre who has turned informant on Rushenko. I know who Rushenko is. Everyone knows who Rushenko is. He's a big crime lord.
Gay lord.
So he sneaks into Rushenko's place that night, like this big warehouse where he conducts his business, and he says, hey, listen, I'm a cop, and I want $1 million, and I'll make sure you know what's going on. By the way, this guy Andre, this cousin of yours, he's a rat. And shoots him dead. Yeah, he does, yeah. So Jack, the brother of Kevin, is the bad guy, I guess? Or he's complicated? No, he's a dick. Right, okay. We get a scene of the next day. Kevin is heading to his car and some guy tries to mug him, and it's clearly a little filler scene to show more of Jeff Wincott's martial arts. Yeah, pretty cool, I like it. That pointless scene. Yeah, it is. But he beats that guy up, and then he finds out Andre is dead, and he's like, oh, I guess Rushenko got to him. Sorry, Andre. So he goes to see Andre's widow at the funeral. Yeah, Andre's funeral, the only person there is the widow. Yeah, I don't know, maybe everyone else has already left. Nope, no one liked him. Right, okay. Kevin turns up, Jack also comes along, and they're like, listen, we'll look after you. Let us know what Andre told you about Rushenko. We really need to nail this guy. And then Rushenko and his right-hand man, Sergey, a giant, he's a big guy, they turn up. Anyway, that night, Jack and Kevin go to the restaurant where the widow works. Anna? Sure. And in fact, I don't think it is his widow, I think it's his sister. Oh, either way, who cares? Well, they go to her work and fight every member of staff there. And the Darnan, right, the guy behind the door, he can't wait to get involved. He grabs the bat and jumps over the door like he's Spider-Man. Anyway, Jack and Kevin kick all their asses in a big long scene. Well, it's entertaining enough. Yeah, as especially the end, Jack ends the fight by kicking a guy's head into a tiller. I think he's killed him. I think he might have. There is blood. Jack goes home. He finds out his wife is wearing a scarf that his brother gave him, and it was just a nice gift. It's a horrible scarf. It's not horrible, it's nice. But it's just a nice gesture. I'm staying in your house for a few days. Thank you, let me give you a little gift to say thanks. Yeah, the Jack is raging. He's like, take that off. Take that off, it's disgusting. You look cheap. And then he hits his wife. Yes, he does, yeah. Meanwhile, Kevin goes to the Russian athletic club in town. What? Yeah, he knows the bad guys are going to be there. He knows Sergei, who is Rashenko's right-hand man, he's going to be there. And he is. And he's up like in a little booth, looking down on one of the rooms. And when Kevin walks in, Sergei's like, hey, if you date all these guys, one by one, I might let you live. So then he got like a 20-minute fight scene. It's quite long. It's good, but it's long. And it's Jeff Wincott fighting all these guys, one or two at a time. Jack comes in right at the end. He's like, hey.
Kevin, behind you!
Thanks, Jack. Totally pointless you coming along now. The fight's over. And then they both just leave. They do just go home, yeah. Anyway, through one thing or another, Kevin finds out his brother is dirty. He's working for Rashenko. Jack's wife is going to leave him. Jack and Kevin's dad is disappointed. Kevin says, hey dad, that's why you drink, isn't it? Because you know Jack is a dirty cop. Not like you are, not like I am. He's a dirty cop. He was drinking well before any of this happened. Yeah, he was. And then Kevin goes straight back to the Russian athletic club, where he's knocked out and captured. Yeah. And then gets 3 instantly. Yeah. So, he finds out where Sergei and Rashenko are going to be. So now everyone's there. Jack's there. Kevin's there. Rashenko's there. Sergei's there. Sergei and Kevin start to fight. Yeah, pretty decent fight. And Jack and Rashenko decide, let's turn on each other for no reason at all. Yeah. Jack gets the drop on Rashenko, holds him at gunpoint and says, I'm going to take all this money and you're going to go into hiding. We'll never see each other again. Walk away. So Rashenko starts to walk away and Jack shoots him in the back. Yeah. Meanwhile, Kevin is snatching the neck of Sergei. And then Kevin and Jack fight, finally. We've been waiting for them to actually fight, not just a little topless starring session like earlier. But they fight. It's decent, but then turns out Rashenko is not actually dead, and his last action on this earth is to shoot Jack. He does. Jack collapses, Rashenko dies, Kevin cradles his brother, tells him not to worry, and then watches as he dies in his arms. He decides to keep his brother's name clean. He does. He lets his brother die a hero. The Force think he's a hero, and it's a funeral. And that's the end of the movie. Not great. Not terrible. Really good fighting. I like this guy, Jeff Wincott. He's a Wincott. Who's the other one? Michael Wincott was in The Crow. That's his brother. Really? Yeah. Cool. You like it? I thought this was good. This is the first time I've seen this movie, as far as I know, and I thought it was pretty good. But let us know what you think. Did you like it? Did you like it back in the day? Do you like it now? It's right here on YouTube for you to watch. Hit like, hit subscribe, watch another video. We'll see you soon.